Hey guys, welcome to the Touchline podcast. And tonight we're going to be doing a preview on the round 4 fixtures coming up this week. We did a previous video on the round 3 matches, so hopefully this will be a good video. So let's get on to the first match this week on Thursday night. We've got a big match, a rivalry. Parramatta Eels take on the Penrith Panthers.
The Battle of the West.
The Battle
That's
of the
correct.
West, that's right.
Absolutely.
Who wants to start off? What do you think about this match? Who's taking the W?
I think you know what? I think Penrith Panthers. Sorry. No, I think Penrith will win comfortably.
Penrith.
Yeah, look, Shaba, I'll be honest with you. Penrith will win probably like 20 points. They're going to be so comfortable. So because they took the 2 week off with the bye,
Yeah, that's right.
plus with the 2 points. So I'm going to say Penrith.
And Parramatta have had a lot of hard games, so
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
do.
face another strong team. And like you said, Panthers are fresh. They've had a week off, and I think it's just a one. I think it's Panthers winning this game.
Yeah, I don't think Para can't win. I think we've got to be cautious. Panthers have to be cautious of them because they do have the talent, they do have the attack to get past Panthers, and they've done it a number of occasions. But for me, as Anthony said, Panthers have had a 2 week break. They're fresh. Nathan Cleary's now back fit, no injuries. So, yeah, I think Panthers look favourites. I think you're going to always have to tip Panthers because, it's Panthers. But Eels, I think we can't write them off because Eels are Eels. They can just come back and just get the win. So,
Bill, considering we're all going for Panthers, what do Eels have to do to beat Panthers?
But this is where my logic comes from. Why I'm tipping Para, bro. It always happens, man. It always happens. I'm saying
That's
as in
right,
like
against
it
Panthers.
always happens with the big games. With the big games, teams show up and they shock the rest of the competition. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, on paper, like as Samuel said, they do have the talent, Para, and Panthers are on a roll that had a bye, whatever, and they can get it done. But bro, I don't know, it's something in me saying Para is gonna just take it.
Like you think they'll turn up, and they always do against Panthers.
Yeah, and yeah, 100%. And I feel like they'd want to win this game.
Yeah, like they've got
it's-
something like
they're already
like
motivated, and it's gonna be a tough task. But I don't know why. Get
And look,
these gut feelings.
What
But
you're saying, I actually
yeah,
agree with you. Like this season, as we've mentioned it before, it's been crazy. So this could be another shock result
Yeah.
coming our way.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But so, I think Nathan Cleary really has to step up his performances because he hasn't been the best these past few weeks. Everyone predicted him to get Dally M. You look at his performances, I don't think they're representing of what he can do and what he's capable of doing. But I think he needs to really step up if Panthers are to make a three-peat. But yeah, I think Panthers will get the job done against the Parramatta Eels.
So we're all going Panthers and Bill, your Eels.
yeah, it was,
Okay, next game, we got Storm take on the West Tigers.
yeah, that's
Anthony,
gonna
how
be-
do you think how's this going to plan out?
Bro, look, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. After their game against Titans, it was a close game.
Yeah.
They kept scoring every I don't know, every couple of minutes, I would say. But I think now they've probably learned their lesson against Titans. So I think Melbourne Storm's going to win this game.
Well, surely Melbourne don't go 3 losses in a row against.
Surely not.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh my God.
With just like
Bill's
low
cameras
quality than-
lagging.
No, actually, they lost 2 games, but they won.
Oh, that's
the
right.
season against Parramatta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what game was it? What game were we talking
Storm
about?
taking Tigers.
It's all about Storm and Tigers.
Yeah,
round
look,
four.
I think Melbourne are going to really bounce back. I think they're going to really smash
Yeah.
the Tigers. Tigers just don't look strong at all. Yes, they made a comeback against us, but I don't feel they're going to get to the 2 points at Amy Park. I think Melbourne are going to walk through them.
They've got
Yeah.
another player out, Melbourne Storm. Their halfback.
Bill's
Uh,
laggy there.
What's his
Oh,
name?
Bill's free. Did Bill freeze?
Yeah, Bill's camera's not moving.
No way.
And we'll keep on talking, but who's their halfback?
Wasn't that the one that debuted it? What's his name?
No, halfback, Jerome.
Jerome Hughes. Jerome
Yeah,
Hughes.
that's it. Yeah,
so he's injured.
He's suspended apparently.
Why?
So no Munster, no, what's it called?
Is Jerome Hughes out now?
Yeah, he's out. Apparently
Wow.
suspension. They're gonna see if he's gonna be out for a week or 2 weeks. So another big player out for them.
I
And
think if he's
yeah,
out,
but
then maybe Tigers are a shout. He's back.
even if he's out, I still think Melbourne will win.
Yeah,
Yeah, because don't forget you got Nick Meaney in that. Nick Meaney can play any position, like
yeah.
Tigers in the preseason, really, I thought they really impressed me. But heading into this season, they have looked atrocious. They have been really bad.
I told you at the game. I told you at the game.
Huh?
Sorry, Shabo, I told you at the game. I said we're buying into the same hype we bought into with the Bulldogs in 2020 with all that hype and fucking around the team with Tigers.
Oh
yeah. See, it's gonna take
We're
time.
buying into the same hype.
It's gonna take time for Tigers. Just like a couple years ago, we thought, we're looking good, find some players, but it just went wrong again. We finished last, and that's what's gonna happen for Tigers this season.
I think Melbourne are just gonna. I think it's gonna be an easy win for Melbourne.
I think it's gonna be a big win.
Yeah, I personally think, but who knows, man? This season's been so weird, and then Tigers will come off the win.
It's been full of surprises this season, but I'm going for Storm.
Yeah,
You guys too?
Yeah.
I'm going for Storm too.
Now, this is the top two teams right now in the comp. Probably the biggest game of the week. Dolphins take on Broncos.
Nah, this is going to be a tough game.
You can't get
That's
any
Dolphins' first defeat.
Yeah, I think so.
Think so?
Yeah, me too.
I think Broncos will win.
Yeah, Broncos are too strong, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. If you look at Sportsbet right now, what they put for Dolphins to bet, like to win the game, $2.97. I can't believe it.
Yeah, look, I agree with it because look where Broncos are, and I feel Dolphins still will be getting these odds because they're a new team.
Yeah,
so they're always going to be the underdogs, but it's going to be, I think, a very close game. But I think Broncos with Reece Walsh, Adam Reynolds, Carrigan, Haas,
Stags and all that.
They have such a strong team all around, and they're more into the process. Like they've now 2 years under Kevin Walters, they're buying into what he's doing, and I think Broncos Broncos are going to get the 2 points.
Even Payne Haas last season wasn't the best, but this year he's really been good.
Yeah, he's regained his
and even Martin Tapau too.
Yeah, Martin
Tapau. He's playing really good too with Brisbane.
Yeah, and Patrick, their forward pack has been very good, Broncos. Patrick Carrigan, Payne Haas. You've got Kirk Capewell. You know what position they're missing is a hooker.
Who's this?
That's right.
They got Billy Walt. I'm talking about.
Yeah, they actually need a hooker.
They need a big hooker.
Yeah, but I think
once they get a hooker,
I think then they'll be their team will
be like a real contender.
Look, I feel Dolphins, we can't write them off because look what they've done already.
Yeah.
But Dolphins would come out, and if Dolphins get the win, that's going to be a massive statement. Like
Bro,
already,
it was a big statement with Roosters.
Yeah, like already what they've shown in these past 3 rounds is already a massive statement. But to do this will be like the cherry on the top. You know what I mean?
They've both got strong attacks. They're one of the best 2 attacks in the comp right now.
Look,
they are.
This way, boys. If Dolphins beat the Broncos, like we got to take them seriously this season.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
I agree.
100%, right.
Yeah.
But quickly, I just want to mention they've got Dragons next week. Then they've got Cowboys, so they've got winnable games now, like once again. Yeah. So they could go 5-0 if they win against Broncos.
Imagine that, man.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be a tough game, right?
Yeah.
You're talking the best 2 right now, the last 3 games. But you know what? I don't know who's going to win. I hope they win by 1 point. Either one of the teams.
I hope Dolphins win, but I think Broncos win.
Yeah, look, my gut feeling is Brisbane. I think by 1 point. I think it's going to be a tie game, man.
It's going to be a very tight game.
Yeah. I hope it happens by 1 point. If it happens, that's going to be like the best game of the week for sure.
Yeah, I agree. So all going Broncos?
Yeah, Broncos. Lock it in.
Yeah, okay. We've locked it in. Next game, we've got a 5:30 kickoff. Cowboys and the Titans. A Queensland derby.
That's going to be interesting, that one.
That's tough because, look, Cowboys just lost against Warriors. Titans just beat Melbourne. So if you're really looking at it, you'd say Titans are probably going to get it. But Cowboys, they're at home again, so always that's an advantage. But for me, I'm going to tip Cowboys, but don't write off the Titans. I think they're going to be right on them.
Boys, I'm going Titans for this one.
Really?
I'm actually going to agree with you, Sharps.
Titans are going to win this.
I'm actually going to go with Titans too.
I don't know why. I thought it's winning this.
Yeah, well, the way how they performed against Melbourne.
Look, Their defense is a big problem. So Cowboys can exploit that area, but their attack is strong as well.
It is.
So it could go either way, but I just have a funny feeling Titans got the 2 points in the bag.
Who you tipping,
Yeah.
Bill?
I'm saying Cowboys. I feel like they'll take the dub.
I think, I feel they'll bounce back. I think
Yeah.
they probably weren't expecting that defeat. I think they probably thought, we're going to get the 2 points, but they didn't. So I think maybe it would really humble them in a way that they're going to just start taking each game seriously, because a lot of teams, even like when we play normal park soccer, for example, we go into a game where we say, oh, easy win, we're going to just walk through them, but then it completely changed. You have a shocking game, the opposition's on you, and they eventually win the game. So it's all about mindset. Your mentality always has to be right, heading into every game as if it's like the grand final, for example. Take every team the same, and that's how you would go far. But I think Cowboys just have to really not to panic. I think they just got to stick together, and I think they should get the win.
No, 100%.
So me, Bill, Cowboys, and Anthony Chabot Titans.
Correct.
We'll go to the next game, another big game. The Bunnies and the Sea Eagles.
Yeah, that's a
a
big,
tough game.
I think
But,
Bunnies got this.
yeah. No, I'm saying Mandy.
Why do you say Man will win this?
I think it's the battle.
Bro, they're missing players in their fullback, Rabbitohs.
Who are they missing?
Huh?
Who are they missing?
Aren't they missing a few players?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Jay Arrow's out.
Keon Kulamatagi playing. Shaquai Mitchell's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Aren't they missing a couple of players? I swear they are, bro.
Maybe they are.
For me, I think it's the battle of the fullbacks. If whoever shines is going to get their team the victory.
No,
Anthony,
for me, I think Turbo needs Latrell, he can do everything on himself, but I think Turbo needs the team around him to do well so he can do well. You know what?
Exactly. No, you're right,
he
man.
can do everything on his own, but Turbo needs a team for him to do good.
Yeah, like, bro, as in, like, they need to click in together as a unit, you know what I mean? But you know what, bro? Because, look, I think I need South Sydney to win. So I'm going to go with Souths because they need to bounce back after the loss against Roosters.
Kilimatagi has been exceptional this season.
Right, he's actually playing really good this year, man.
Yeah, he's
good. He's got fantasy too. Hey?
2 tries already this season, and fantasy, you can show it's like proof that he's smashing it this season.
Oh, for sure, bro. Like, even with us, like me and you, how we put Kulamatanga on the fantasy, bro. He's actually like really good.
Been very good. Wait, does he play for his new? He plays for the Blues, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He could get a.
He's Tongan, isn't he? Yeah, Kulamatanga is a Tongan, I think. He's Tongan. Yeah, he's Tongan.
Okay, yeah, but he's a very good player. It's going to be very close.
I think Rabbitohs are going to do very good this season, as they have already.
Yeah, they'll bounce back for sure against Man.
Very strong, and I think Rabbitohs will get the win against the Eagles.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
It's going to be a very close game. I think Rabbitohs are just going to edge it. I think I don't know. I just feel Manly won't be at it on Saturday.
Yeah, they'll probably lose their first loss in the season for sure. Yeah. So I think we're all going to go for Souths. What do you reckon, Bill?
I'm saying, man. I feel like they'd edge it.
You reckon?
I swear bro. I swear to God, I think Souths are missing a.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is. I heard them. I didn't watch the last game with Rabbits and Roosters.
Yeah.
I heard they're missing players out of their fullback. But no, regardless, I feel like Manly would win.
I think Bunnies need a win.
I feel Manly.
Yeah, I think so. They need to bounce back. But hey, quick question, boys. Did you see Emilio's TikTok video about what happened with Dogs and Manly's game, the round 1?
Oh yeah, the racist fans.
Yeah. Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. That is just unacceptable, really.
100%.
Right? They're saying us Dogs fans were troublemakers. Look at themselves. They were like, literally,
I think they were drunk. They were drunk.
Bro, like, all right, you don't go overboard and talk trash like about Dogs fans saying, "Oh, we're the worst." Like fans, like who says that, bro? The way I see it, they're acting like they're heroes. Like, just because they got money and shit. Because Daly Cherry Evans like the best player right now. Bro.
I can't look at that guy's head.
I can't stand that, bloke. Look, you know what? Sorry to Manly fans, but I fucking hate Daly Cherry Evans. I can't stand him.
Why is that?
What do you hate him? What do you hate him, man?
He's just a bit of a pussy, man. I think he's always stuck up to
Anthony
the
is
refs all the time. You
Yeah,
can tell by the game.
Yeah, he's annoying.
He's like,
He's so annoying, especially even Origin too, because you know how we hate Queensland so much.
Yeah.
He's always up the refs' asshole. I swear to God, that's how fucked up he is, man.
he reminds
Maybe,
us.
maybe you're up his asshole.
Me, mate, what a fucking intro right now. You see,
Anthony's like you are.
I can't stand him, mate. I can't stand him.
But he's
Nah,
like,
I like Cherry Evans. Nah, Cherry Evans is top bloke.
Like, you never fucking liked him from the beginning, you hated him.
Cherry Evans like you. But oi, Anthony,
What?
Cherry Evans is like you, but yeah.
What do you mean? What, as a Lebo version? What do you think
Okay,
I have a
we're
fucking
going off topic now. We're going off topic. So we're going Bill Manley and us three bunnies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Next week, 2:00 kickoff, Sunday afternoon, Warriors and the Bulldogs. That should be very interesting.
That's a big game.
Gonna be a
Anthony,
tough game this
what
one,
are your
bro.
thoughts
And the
on-
bets are the same, $1.90.
yeah.
Yeah, very close,
Keep
very
talking about
close.
bets.
David Middleton, Bill.
Hey,
David Middleton.
Middleton.
The one that was on Footy Show, he does the bets.
Oh,
Bill, see how yesterday we said Anthony was a linesman. He was a, what's it called?
he's a fucking weatherman. He's a,
Yeah, and now he's a statsman.
he's a stat.
So, okay, let's talk about the
What's
game.
the-
Anthony, what are your thoughts on the game against Warriors?
Bro, this is gonna be actually a tough game. I love this game, bro. Dogs New Zealand, they always put a show, man.
What was a good game, man?
They always play good. But you know, look, I'll be honest with you. The last couple of years,
recording.
I've struggled against Warriors to win. But like, I think how everyone said it, bro. The last win that we won against Warriors, what 2014 was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need to win this game back to back. So
Yeah, it's a big. If we get the win, it's going to be a massive statement. Like us Bulls
will.
fans have more hope and more excited heading into deeper into the season. You know, if we beat the Warriors, I think we got to look. As much as I want the result, I want to see a performance with the result, not just a like a scrappy win. You know, a scrappy win. Sorry,
Yeah.
I want to see a performance and a team that's really playing good offensively and defensively because. Our defense, our goal line defense is solid, but it's our defense when we're like in the 50-meter line. We leave too many gaps. Teams make line breaks, and Warriors are good at that. They make so many line breaks, and we just got to be careful. We've got to stick to our game plan. Hopefully, now the Dogs training this week will really focus on that, and hopefully we can get the win.
yeah, but their
it's not gonna
weakness
be-
was, but the weakness is like because when you're winning comfortably, like how can I say the last 10 minutes of the game. But then they stuff up. That's our big problem, our weakness of our defense. That's why they need to stay together so they don't fill the gaps in, you know, like gaps out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why they need to fix that up so they can adjust themselves this week before they head up to New Zealand, right?
It's
So I'm guessing that we need to win this game. This is important for
like
us.
22 degrees in New Zealand.
Yeah, so I think that should be fine. I think that'll be a fine to win
And
this
it's
game.
Hangar, I think
Anywhere else?
Go,
Sorry,
Bill.
keep going, Shabo. No, go.
Hangar Junior is returning, I think, this week.
Yeah,
Oh, is he?
This is a
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
news.
that should help us out, hopefully.
Nah,
Because
but-
Pele's out, I think, too.
And
Injured.
hopefully Reynolds finally gets on that bench.
Yeah, Ren.
Yeah.
I want to see
Reynolds?
bro.
Yeah.
not the 18th
Our
minute.
bench is not the strongest.
Nah, it's very poor
Yeah.
No,
because about injuries. So we've got to see how that goes later on in the season.
I need another big performance from Burden.
yeah.
Look,
I think he needs to do those big bombs.
Why I saw Burden, he was good, but I don't think that's his standard. I think there's another level. There's another what can I say? Another level he can reach, Burden, because we've seen much better from him, and he hasn't been really good this season.
Look, I think we haven't been seeing his kicking game, but against on Sunday against the Tigers, we saw a lot of his running game, and he was absolutely perfect at that on Sunday. But we still, as we said, we still haven't seen the best of him, and I feel we can take that as a positive because we're playing good without him. Because last season we'd rely on him, so now we can now us Doggies fans are seeing that we're not dependent on Burden. If he plays good, we play good. If he plays bad, we play bad. So now he's playing bad, but we're playing good. So I think if Burden can click, the Dogs will go on another level.
Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
and you know what? You are right, Samuel, as well, like with his running in that yesterday, bro. But we need to see those big bombs, bro, because you need to. Bro, I want to see that happen on Saturday, bro. Because don't forget Johnson, bro. We got to watch this bloke out.
Yeah,
so the key points we got to
always
watch
turns
out.
up against us, Anthony. He always
Hey.
plays against. good against the Dogs.
Yeah, they always do. Warriors are always coming out firing,
Nah,
bro.
but, oi, boys. The thing is about this game, if it was anywhere else, I reckon Dogs take it. Like, in a way. But just because it's in New Zealand, it's gonna be that's gonna be tough.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what's going to make it even better if we
We already
do.
have holes in our
That's it.
defense
Yeah.
and blah
This
blah.
is a big test for Dogs. If we
Yeah.
win this game, I'm gonna have so much confidence after this
Our
game.
mental-
I believe we can beat Cowboys after that.
We've got to head into this game. Our mentality has to be spot on. Like
Yeah.
everyone focused, ready to play together as a team. We got to
Play
cut
the
down the errors because the errors are always costing us every single game. The errors we got to cut down. Our defense, we have to just improve slowly when we're like in the 50-meter line, 40-meter line. And I think if we just fix part of our attack, we can get the win against the Warriors. And
I feel it's gonna be the same scenario as Storms and Tigers.
Yeah,
And
back to back.
This
Yeah.
time we're gonna lose. We're gonna lead. We're gonna lead up until the back end of the game, and then we lose the lead, and they
I
take
know
it.
what it's with
That's-
Dogs that not only this, like every year we seem to just choke it in the last minutes of the games.
We're not an 80-minute squad, man. We're not at all.
Remember that game against Rabbitohs on Good Friday a couple of seasons ago? We were winning the whole game, and then 76 and 78, 76 minute and 78th minute, they scored two tries.
yeah, like
Last year against Bunnies.
Yeah, no.
they tend to slack off. They tend to slack off at moments in the game, and we can't afford that because
We just got no energy in the tank. By the end of the game, we're ready to go back into the sheds.
look at
Yeah,
Manly.
exactly, bro.
Manly, what's it called? We were tired at the end. Melbourne, I don't think so. I just think Melbourne were just giving it at us, but we defended well. So I think out of those two games, I think the Melbourne game was so far our best performance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, so are we all? So
I'll go with the Dogs.
I'm going
Yeah,
Dogs.
Dogs as well.
Next game, Knights and Raiders.
Who's Bill going for?
I went for Warriors.
Oh, Warriors. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, complete
Knights
opposite.
Knights and Raiders.
I think both teams for this game are pretty the same, like at the same level. Both teams, 2 losses and a win.
Yeah.
For me, this could go either way. I think there's no definite answer, like definite winner. I think Knights can win it, Raiders can win it. So I think it's really who's going to click on the day and get the
Raiders
win.
got a few injuries. Kotrick's out.
Yeah, he is out.
Got a few other players, I'm not sure, but
Raiders
yeah.
too.
Parley's still out.
plays out as well. But I can see this going either way.
Yeah, like for me, it's very hard to predict. But if I was to choose a team, I think Knights might get the win because of their home advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably I'll say the same.
I think Knights as well. I think Knights will be comfortable to win this game.
But Raiders might because they just beat Sharks.
Yeah.
So they're probably full of confidence.
Exactly. Anything can happen, bro. Anything can
But
happen.
yeah, but if I was to choose, I
We
think
should put down a t-shirt for anything.
Uh-huh.
you never know.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Put down on a t-shirt. Anyways, yeah, keep going.
But yeah, so we're all tipping Knights.
Yeah. Newcastle, yeah.
And the last game of round 4 isn't this a rivalry, Dragons and Sharks?
Yeah.
It's an
How do they say the battle of the
rivalry.
Shire? The battle of the Shire.
Yeah, you could say that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dragons and Sharks. Hines returns, of course, this week.
Yeah, that's gonna
That's
be
a
Yeah,
big
that's
boost.
going to be a big advantage, that one. So
Sharks are taking
I think Sharks, man, because like how you said, Nico Hines returning back with Cronulla. So I think they'll probably
Say, boys,
get the
if
dub.
Hines
They'll
wasn't
get the 2
playing,
points. Hey?
if Hines was not playing, I would have tipped Dragons. Because for the 2 games, they've really impressed me.
Yeah, they did, but
They-
then they just gave up towards the
They
end.
gave
You know?
up towards the end. Just Broncos had enough better players to win the game, but Hines is there, and I think Sharks will just win this game. But it'll be very close.
no. To be honest, I think if Hines, it's going to be a massive score for Sharks.
No, because
Oh,
Hines
for
has to
sure,
get back,
guarantee, bro,
Hines has to
guarantee.
get back into speed, back into the game.
I know, but who knows? He might just be ready and ready to click. So for me, I think Sharks to win, and I think Sharks will win by big if Hines is there.
And
Yeah,
Mahomes
really
back in the
something.
team.
What do you say, Bill?
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
Sharks will win.
I feel the Dragons, like we've all. I know I tipped them to be wooden spoons.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still standing by that, but I feel now I look at the Tigers and the Knights. I feel Dragons are probably
Probably better.
better than them. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm
I think
still.
I think I put Knights.
I think you did, yeah, but I'm sticking by it. But I think it might not happen. Eventually down.
Dragons need Ben Hunt to perform in this game.
Yeah,
He was non-existent against Broncos, and again, they need to rely on Ben Hunt for them to win a game.
Yeah, because Ben Hunt is probably their best player. When he plays good, I think the team clicks. The team gets over the line. But I think when he doesn't play good, yeah, the Dragons don't look like a team.
Anthony, no hope for Dragons.
Absolutely not, man. So I'm going to say this to my cousin Joey Maroon. Sorry, Joey, but I think Cronulla's going to beat what's his name, St. George.
Oh,
So, I think Cronulla's going to win it.
Anthony, give him the spoon when you see him.
Yeah, Dory. By end of the season, they'll probably have the wooden spoon.
Yeah, so we're all tipping our Sharks.
Cronulla Sharks, yeah.
Okay, that's a wrap to the preview for round 4. It's been a good video, guys, and just make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, a comment, follow us on our social media accounts, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Wow.